Okay, let's talk business etiquette. A lot of network marketing business MLMs get a bad rep. Why is that? Well, the reason why that is because either a lot of times we're not trained properly. I know I wasn't trained properly in the beginning. Or our upline is maybe asking us to do things that can be questionable. And that's okay. You can totally do that, cold messaging, things like that, but that's not business etiquette. Imagine a telemarketer calling your home. How do you treat that telemarketer? Probably not that great because it's annoying. I'm just going to be 100% real. That's who I am. It's annoying. And that is not good business tactics. Your personal page is your billboard. That's what people see about you. And people like positive people. People like to buy from positive people. So it's important that you keep your page as positive as you possibly can. Friend requesting. If you do not have 5 or more people in common with this person, or you have never met this person actually in person, or you didn't form a relationship with them in a group that you're a part of, I don't recommend friend requesting them. Friend requesting someone that you've never met before and you've never had an interaction before off of 0 friends or 1 to 4 friends is a little bit odd. And the reason why it's odd is because you never formed the relationship. Now, it is totally okay if you're in a group and you start forming a relationship with that person in the group to friend request, even if you don't have any friends in common. I'm going to go into forming relationships in a different video. This is just a quick snippet of business etiquette. Messaging people off of someone else's friends list. That can be completely embarrassing to the person who you have in common with that other person. So for example, I am friends with Susan, let's say. And Susan goes down my friends list and starts messaging people. And now people see that Susan has me in common with them. So they're going to start messaging me saying, hey, who's this Susan girl? She just messaged me about her product. Right away, I start apologizing. I am so sorry that happened to you. That was not my intention when I friend requested this person or when I became friends with this person. How would you feel if you were friends with someone and they started doing this to your friends list? I'm pretty sure you wouldn't appreciate it. Your friend doesn't appreciate it. So it is important that we work within our own integrity and that we not do those things. Don't do the things in business that you wouldn't like done to you. It's almost like you're throwing a party and then someone you know is throwing a party the same day, and then they come to your party and start saying, hey, at my party I have this and this and this and this. Why don't you come to my party instead? Probably is not very nice. That's basically the same thing as just messaging somebody randomly. Poaching is never okay. Never, ever, ever is it okay. Now, if someone messages you and says, hey, I want to join your team, or hey, I want to buy your product, I'm no longer going to buy from this so-and-so, for whatever reason that happened. That's different. That is not poaching. That person looked for you. Now, if you know this person and you have a close relationship with this person, and now all of a sudden the person you have in common with them is buying from you instead of them, and you sell either the same or similar products, it would be a good idea for you to message that person and just give a heads up like, hey, just wanted to let you know, because you're the one that can look bad. So just remember that it's not okay to go looking for people, but it is totally okay if someone goes looking for you. You have no control over other people. Now, comparing your product to another product. For example, let's say you're in the makeup industry. I see this a lot in the makeup industry. Let's say you're in the makeup industry and your product is, you have a very similar product to another makeup company, but yours is, of course, probably better because it's yours. Don't compare. Don't do a side by side because it just makes you look negative, like you're putting down another brand. We are not in a corporate setting. Corporations do those kinds of things. Think about when, and now I never liked it. I'm going to be loyal to whatever product I'm going to be loyal to because either my friend sells it or I know the person who sells it or I believe in the product myself. So why put yourself in a situation where you're comparing your product to another product that I might like? There might be something else of yours that I like that I don't like from that other company, but because you compared, I may not buy from you. Think about also like in the elections when they start speaking negatively about one another. That completely turns me off. I don't appreciate that. I think it's so rude. So why would I do it with somebody else's product? This is a mother, a father trying to feed their children, trying to do better for their children. This is a woman or a man trying to give themselves a better life. Always talk about your product and your product only and how amazing your product is. Tell people the why of your product, not the what or the how. And again, I will go into that in the training on how to do amazing, awesome Facebook posts. So again, please, if you are going to friend request people, make sure that you have 5 or more people in common if they're just totally random. Or if you formed a relationship with them in a Facebook group or via a live party or a virtual party, that's totally fine. Don't message people that you don't know unless you are trying to form a relationship. And again, I'll go into forming relationships in another training. Don't poach. It makes you look bad. And don't product compare. Just talk about your product and how amazing it is. Thank you.